Hello everyone. We are going to discuss few important questions for the forthcoming university examination on programming in C. First question, draw the flowchart for finding the greatest of two numbers. As the answer for this one, we have to draw only the flowchart. Program is not required. So input two values, say X and Y, make use of a decision block. So on the left and right, we have the two outcomes. Some additional notes on what is a flowchart is given only for the reference. Moving to the question number 2, list the rules for creating identifiers. Now for creating identifiers, we are supposed to use only small letter A to Z, capital A to Z, digits 0 to 9 and the underscore. Some additional notes giving the comparison of keywords versus identifiers. Now keywords are the reserved words and identifiers are simply the variable names that a programmer make use in his program. And these are the rules for naming the identifiers. You can pause the video and take them down if you want. Question number 3, explain the syntax of if statement. If is a decision making statement in the C programming language. The syntax is like this: if test expression within braces the block of statement to be executed. So whenever the condition is true, the statement block will be executed. Question number 4, explain the syntax of do while statement. Now do while statement syntax is as this: do within braces the statements, while within bracket condition followed by semicolon. The working of do while loop can be explained with the help of the flowchart. The statements will be executed first, followed by the condition evaluation. If the condition is true, we will repeat the statements. Else, we will proceed with the program. Question number 5, explain goto statement with the help of an example. So goto statement is an unconditional statement. So here is a simple example. So goto statement comes within the for loop. So here we can see that the for loop will not be completed. The moment goto statement is executed, we will come out of the for loop to the last line for printing the result, printf %d, sum. Explain what happens during a call by value function call. So basically we have the formal arguments and the actual arguments. So the values will be exchanged to the formal arguments by the actual arguments when a function is called. What is a union in C programming? A union is a special data type available in C that allows to store different data types in same memory location. Question number 8, explain prefix and postfix operator. An example for prefix operator is plus plus var, where var is a variable. An example for postfix operator is var plus plus. Now let us see what is the difference between these two. So we have a small program here. Let us declare the variable en and I. I is initialized with value 7. Now when we say n equal to plus plus I, the I value will be first incremented and the incremented value will be assigned to n. So if we print off the results, n equal to %d, I equal to %d, comma, n minus I, will be having 8 as the answer. Now let us reinitialize the value of I equal to 7, n equal to I plus plus this time. I will be initialized to 7 and once again n equal to I plus plus. Now what is the difference it is making as compared to previous usage? When we say n equal to I plus plus, it means that I will be first assigned to variable n. I value is currently 7, that is assigned to variable n, followed by the incrementation of I value. So we will get the answers as n equal to 7 and I equal to 8. Explain the working of switch statement. Now switch statement is a multi-way branch statement. So we can include different options within a switch statement, and whichever value matches with the expression value, that will be selected for execution. So the syntax of the switch statement is given here, and also there is a default case that will be selected for execution whenever there are no matching cases. And one more important point is that at the end of every case there is a break statement. If the break statement is not given, the program flow will be proceeding for the following case. Question number 10. Explain the meaning of the following statements with reference to the pointers int star ptr, comma m equal to 8, star ptr equal to m, ptr equal to ampersand em. So let us execute a small program to look at the difference. So we are initializing a pointer variable star p and an integer variable m assigned with value 8. Now when we say star em equal to p, what happens is that p will be having some junk value, and to that junk value pointed memory location the m value will be assigned. So if we print the results for p and star p, we will be getting something like address of p equal to 892 and value equal to 8. Now in the next line we are actually initializing pointer p with the address of m in the statement p equal to ampersand m. So this time only p gets the address of em variable. So now p is pointing to em variable. So let us look at the results. Printf address of p value equal to comma p comma star p. So we get the answers as address of p equal to 65,524 and the value equal to 8. Compare the static register variable in C. So let us compare a static variable with a register variable. Now the three basic differences like this. For a register variable, one of the register will be the storage location, and for a static variable, the memory will be the area that is going to be used for storage. And the life of the register variable will be as long as the control remains within the block. Whereas for a static variable, the life will persist between different function call. And another important difference is with regard to the access time. For accessing a register time, it is very quick. So the access time will be very low for the register variable. But for a static variable, it will be comparatively bigger than a register variable. Explain in detail basic data types and user-defined data types. This is our question number 12. So the basic data types, we have fundamental data types and derived data types. Under fundamental data types, we have integer, character, double, float, void, and pointer. And under derived data type, we have array, string, and structures. In the next classification, programmer defined data types, there are structures, union, and enumeration. Question number 13. Explain how the structure variable passed as parameter to a function with the help of an example. Now basically there are three ways by which we can pass a variable to a structure. Method number one, passing structure to a function by value. Second method, passing structure to a function by address, that is by using references or by pointer mechanism. And third, we can declare this structure as a global variable. In that case, it will be accessible for all the functions in the program. This is a small illustration program. So we are creating a structure by the name student with three members: character S name, int roll number, int total marks, close the braces, semicolon. So we have a structure variable that will be known by the name student. Then comes our main program, and in the main program we are creating an instances of the structure by the name S, and S is initialized with values Anil, roll number 12 and total mark 475. Then we are making use of a function display grade, and within bracket ampersand S notation is being used. That means the address of variable S will be passed to the function. And on the right side we have the function definition, display grade struct student star PQR. So PQR variable will be getting the address of variable S. So we have to make use of a arrow operator for accessing the members within the structure PQR, arrow operator total mark. So we get the total mark, and let us assign that to some local variable M. Then making use of a if else statement for finding the status pass or fail. Supposing that if the student has secured above 210 out of 600, he has passed the examination, we can code this statement as if M greater than 210 print pass, else the result is declared as fail. I hope these 13 questions will be beneficial for the university examination. Wish you good luck.